Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Man the Maker, and welcome back to another Let's Play series for Urukon. High strategy Urukon, whatever. Really excited to be playing this. We did a small run previously where we kind of learned the game. We actually had some great success there, playing as the Republic of Gesh. It was an easy faction, so we're going to try something a little bit harder today and dive on in. If you're unfamiliar with the game, first of all, you can check out this other series, which I'll give a link to that. Probably up here or here. I don't really know. Also, I mean, it's not a very complicated game either, though. I think it's going to have a decent amount of depth. Let's just dive in. It's a 4X. It's a lightweight 4X. We're going to make a lot of choices. One action per turn. That's all you got to do. There's the map. We're going to be playing as the Fist, a league of self-proclaimed freedom fighters based out of the labyrinthian Warren cities of Midden. They aspire to free the Sapients of the world from the yoke of caste and social stratum. Taking the revolution outside of the Fist's well-protected heartland has, however, proven difficult. Respond is 50% cheaper in the Midden region, so that means it's easier to respond to attack. If people attack you, it's much easier to defend yourself. My own audio is too loud. It's much better. Much better. Our goal is just to gain a higher total population. We need 1,000k. We need 1 million population. The time limit is 500 turns, so this is longer than last time, and we'll have to see. We'll have to see if we can do it. Just go ahead and jump into the game. If you're unfamiliar, I'll give like a brief rundown of things, right? I mean, this is our territories. We are the Fist. We are the Purple. This is the world in which we live in. It is an alien world with strange creatures and all different kinds of cultures inhabiting it. The cultures are not the same as the factions. We can in fact just go ahead and look and check out the demographics. These are the different kinds of cultures that compose our group. We have 120,000 people total. We know we need to get this times 10, basically, times 9, to get to a victory. We're comprised of Feverlings, Flesh Bandits, Mugarts, Beasts of Burden, Organ Rats, Hakatas, Ichjas, Anudids. Oh boy. We just need a lot of people to win. Very well. If we want to even look at our capital, let's see if there's anything special going on here. Control and equilibrium. Control is basically just how in control of a region you are, and it affects the percentage of resources that you get from that place. It always goes towards equilibrium. And if it reaches to 0, you lose the city entirely. Prosperity gives a small bonus to things. Here we can see our yields. These are all of the different resources. Manual labor that the state is able to call on, movable material possessions, devices, history, knowledge of what caused the present to be as it is, secrets, violence, depth. These are like the same, but one is on the water and one is by land. Ability to achieve goals through goodwill and through threats. So we're going to need to be gaining all of these different things over time and then using them to do all the different things. We are in the Midden. We can excavate here, which is I think something we're going to explore a little bit. And you can see here, these are those same resources. We're gaining, let's see, not a huge amount of any particular resource. Tummy hurts. Okay, sorry about that. My belt was a little bit too tight. Right, we're gonna need to try and figure out what we want to focus on here. You can grow your population. I don't know. I mean, yes, but it's not by a whole lot, as you can see. So really, we're going to need to be doing conquest or convincing people to join us. We'll see how we do that. We have our neighbors here of Gratu. We do have free territory, which is really nice, next to us. So this is unclaimed by anyone. It's just independent cities. We've also got Gratu. In the days of the Old Empire, Dekal and Gurasmog worked together to resist imperial domination. After the Empire fell to its own creations, it stayed cautious and consolidated its home region. This had left it in a good position to challenge the rise of a new power to the north. Perhaps it's the hegemon over here, which is our other border. The old empire of the Mughals created the Hakatas to help end the final few wars it needed to win. The Hakatas rebelled, and the empire ceased to exist. The hegemony is a creation of these Hakatas, who want the world to see them as wise builders, and not just violent beasts. Okay, well, don't attack me, and then we should be fine. We can see now, on the left, these are all of the actions in the game. Everything that you do right here. Respond is something that's easier for us in particular region. Not if we leave that region. And basically, if somebody decides to capture one of your cities, you have the chance to respond for one turn. If you fail to do it, they capture it. It does cost them resources, but this also will cost you resources. Trade, you can imagine just what it does. It lets you trade with neighbors. So we can see, we can trade history to gain goods, we can trade devices to gain goods, and we can trade devices to gain goods. I don't know actually how that's decided. It might be based on the cultures, but it does change as well. Recruit does just what it says. You recruit, usually I think it's just labor and violence. So we can turn goods into labor, goods into violence, or hearts, love into labor. Nurture spends things to improve prosperity. It's also the only way to actively gain love. It does it at a rather slow rate, but prosperity also increases, I think, population growth, though I'm not sure, but also the yields that you get from territory, from cities. You can steal from your neighbors. You can just do raids on your neighbors, trading military for whatever have you. I mean, in this case, usually it's fear, and then something else. So devices, we can get goods. We can get devices, and we can get, I think that's secrets. Never remember because I don't really get what it is. Just some purple amorphous blob is secrets. Everything else kind of makes sense to me. You know, we got the picks, we got gears, we got swords, the all-seeing eye, I suppose. Anyways, infiltrate makes it cheaper for you to actually assault the place. So it can give you, I spend some secrets, I get 5 to 25% discount when I attack. So you can use this basically to turn secrets into military power, into violence. Capture does just what it says. Right now we technically could just go ahead and capture this city from these guys. Do we want to do that? Probably not, because they will want it back. The AI does remember. Also, we would spend 775 of our own violence, which is what you use to respond. So we don't really want to do that right off the bat. Also, it often takes, I mean, I think every time it takes also some devices. You can negotiate. This is how you can just take a city for free. I mean, you just say, hey, you guys want to join us, right? You kind of influence them and convince them, taking a large variety of possible things here. Build lets you build, if you have a landmark, which we do, we can spend labor to turn into it, and excavate digs for things, turning labor into the chance to get special relics. I'm really excited to do that. Also, it should be noted, I think we are playing on hard? I actually forget. We're playing on hard. Not insane yet. I'm not quite ready for that. We're playing on hard, so it's not going to be easy. We'll just go and continue with the fist. It's not going to be easy. And then you can also just choose to do nothing, which is, honestly, I don't know why you would ever do that. Let's go ahead and see what landmark we have here. We can build a vertical highway, making recruit costs 50% cheaper in Midden. However, it will take 42,000 labor. That is really intense. I mean, recruit gets you labor and gets you violence. Also can get you depth if you're in the water, I think. But we are obviously not, and very, very far away from it. That is a lot of investment. Now, we do have a longer game, a longer time able to achieve this. So, I mean, if we spend the first 100 turns building this up, then we can, you know, get cheaper recruitment, but I don't know. What I think I want to do, I want to focus a little bit on excavation, because I really, really want to actually excavate something. So I think what we can just do, I'm going to spend my first turn and excavate. You also gain, supposedly, there's somewhere where it tells you, because excavation also just gains you random things. But, you know, we can't do it anymore. Because we spent all of our labor, which means that we should recruit. One thing to consider, right? This is a really, really good thing. You always want to check your neighbor. Right? We can see they've got they have 1.5k troops. They each have 1.5k troops. That means that that's how much they can attack us with. We have to be very careful. One thing I want to check is from the maps here, regions. So we can only easily defend this area. Okay, why is this black? Just a different color. We can only easily defend these cities, so something to note. But we are still going to, you know, obviously have to move out. And I think what we're going to do right away is recruit more military. Because being able to defend yourself is very, very important. That being said, being able to capture our neighbors, even this guy is really, really good too. What can we trade for? Goods are very important. We have no need for history right now. The devices is also something that's less important, but I would say we can look down on the history more. At this stage, I often find just going for whatever gives you the best ratio. So we're going to get the goods, because now I can recruit. Some more labor here. Devices for history, but it is at a gain there. Can't recruit anymore. We're very far from being able to negotiate. I think what we're going to do, we're going to make an early aggressive play on this neighbor. And to do that, we're going to expend some secrets, giving us 18% discount. So I spent secrets basically to help me capture this city. And because this is a neutral player, right? These are just neutral cities. They are not affiliated. They will neither care that I do this. Nobody will counterattack me for this. But it's also, I think that's the only benefit. Boom. Capture successful. They have no response. We picked up a new city. You can see we have very little control to start off with, but it will go up over time to 90. Eventually, we will gain, I guess this is telling us the maximum, and this is what we're getting now. So we're not getting very much at all from anything here, but it's because of our control. Over time, we will start to get more from here. Excavation, it's just a region of paradise. Productive farmland. Kaleidoscopic carpet of flowers through almost all the entire year. Most of these flowers are deadly poisonous, but still very pretty. Okay, I can dig it. So we've taken our first city. That's really nice. One thing we also want to kind of look for are the landmarks nearby. Cities in Paradise gain plus 20 equilibrium control. It's cheap. Not bad if we take a bunch of it. This we can potentially reach as well. Capture costs are cheaper in Paradise. How big is Paradise to be able to be worth that? Not really worth it. I mean, you'll sink 10,000 labor. 10,000 labor to make you, and you cheaper. What about this guy? But actually, we probably really don't want them to get it, because if they can get it, then it's cheaper to conquer all of our cities that are going to be up over here. I mean, I think we do kind of want to block them off from being able to attack in this direction. Also, one thing that's nice is the more neighbors you have, the more people you can trade with. So exposing this city will be useful, and eventually, I mean, it's going to be a very long road to get up to here, but you know, we'll try and do it. I forget if I checked you. Respond is cheaper in Paradise. That might be worth it. Could be. And Story of a Civilization plus 100 history. That is potentially good. Okay, we now have to think about. We can trade for more goods. Trading our devices. We cannot recruit. can nurture, we can excavate. Plus 20 fear, that's pretty crappy, I would say. Can I steal from anyone? I cannot. Because I have no military power right now. I spent it all to attack. They have 1.6k, they have 3.8. So you can see right there, like these guys, if they wanted to, they could basically kill us. So I really need more goods. You can give me the most. That's not good. So yeah, I think that's it. And then recruit. And now we can check again. 2.2k, 4.7. These guys are going kind of crazy right now, and that's scary to me because I don't really have the ability to do much about it. Oh, ooh, we can trade secrets for military? Yes, please. Trade fees received plus secrets? Yeah, nice, okay. Definitely can't recruit. Nurturing is really not in the cards. Stealing is probably a bad idea because it spends military power. Though that's a pretty good trade. And I think we do it. We steal. Not enough. Unfortunately, we got time, and this is way too expensive. I'm still just worried that this guy is arming up like crazy right now. Still not in a position to negotiate. If we had more secrets, we could actually take you, but I don't think we want to mess with you right now. The problem is all of our easy paths of expansion that are smaller cities are very scary to us. That's not what I meant to say. They're dangerous. They're very dangerous to us. Nope. We can nurture. We can trade. Recruit. I don't think we want to trade goods for labor, right? No. What we need is labor. I don't know how much stealing pisses off neighbors, but we're gonna try is probably a really bad idea. However, we can now do the big recruit. They have 6.9k to our 3.3. Now the one nice thing is that we do have that 50% easier to defend over here. That's a huge deal. And maybe the gameplay that we do is we just steal from these guys because it's very, very difficult for them to attack us. I don't know how I feel about that. We don't have all that much to do down here because we're so tiny. I mean, I could spend the labor. I can excavate. Gain secrets. I can steal. I mean, it's a very, very good ratio. But all I need is goods right now, and none of these are really giving me the options for goods. I could technically capture a neighbor, but we really don't want to do that. Because this would spend all of my business here. All of my violence. That's what I meant by my business. You knew that. Just curious again. What is this? I see your value somewhat now. But I'm not sure it's something that we can really go for. I mean, having 50%, this would make that incredible. We just need the goods to be able to basically get more military. Unless... I mean, how do we get the hearts? How do we get the histories here? It's just not really something that we can do. Plus the fear. Yeah, you guys are really, really hard to negotiate with. Do I just hope that this guy does not attack us? I mean, you're not doing a big military buildup. You really are hitting it hard. You're really hitting it hard. secrets for devices? Yeah, okay. We could then try and capture something. It's the only way that we really have to increase these numbers over here, as well as our population. In fact, that gained us a fair amount of population. Not until we can recruit another round. Can I get goods from someone? Devices for military? I mean, kind of need the devices to be able to attack, but that might be necessary. Can I even infiltrate here? No, I don't have the secrets. Steel. There's some history. Steal for the labor and the fear? I don't think I want to do that. Can't nurture, can't recruit, can't trade. Nobody will give me goods from trading, which really, really sucks. I feel a bit trapped here. We can't build. We can't excavate either? No, we cannot. The history does what for us? Honestly, I think we gotta pass. That's really nice. Somebody gave us goods for a trade. Devices for military. Steel for devices. It gets us ahead. Okay, we'll do it. Yeah, you gave me more devices. Fine. Okay. I'll take it for the military. I know I keep stealing from you, and you're being very kind to me. 8.6k to our 3.9. It's not great. Devices for history. I could steal goods from you, and I think I have to. Now I'm probably pissing them off. Give me the more... I mean, they have not done a single aggressive move towards us, right? But the problem is if they just build and build and build and build, at some point, what can we do? I can no longer infiltrate because I lack any secrets. And I can trade devices for secrets. It's a lot of devices. Okay, we'll do it. I probably can't capture you now. I cannot, but maybe I can steal more devices. I can, and now still can't capture you. One more turn. We got a lot more secrets now. Still not enough to reduce to 733. We need our devices. We can't recruit. Stealing for labor doesn't seem great to me. I wish I could trade history with somebody, because I must have spent the history on something? I'm not really sure, actually. So we can either just take the city right now. I mean, how are you doing, by the way? Equilibrium control is a little bit better. We're gaining some more yields, which is nice. We can really stand to increase our base bonuses here. Don't need that. Can't do the infiltrate. Can't do the recruit. Can't do trade. Would love the secrets. It's not going to happen. Actually, we don't even have the devices anymore, so that's a thing. I only need history for this. Okay, we'll steal that. I know I just stole from like the one guy. And now I think we just capture. Let's just do it. Right? Eventually, it will give us more yields, plus 5 violence per turn. It'll pay for itself one day. And there you go. That's the first episode. I hope you guys did enjoy it. I'm really excited to be playing this game again. I've been thinking about it for a while. It also got a pretty good showing. At the beginning, I had put out a number of kind of like smaller, shorter series than I normally do, like a month ago. Just wanted to see what was going on there and see what people liked, and this one was high in those rankings, which definitely encouraged me to come back here and play it. So that does count. The like button does count. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this and you want to let me know that you want to see more of this kind of stuff, this game in particular. It also helps out a lot, so if you want to support the channel, the like button goes a long way. Speaking of support, I do have a Patreon, and I want to give a quick shout out to my 3 patrons at the time of recording: Daniel Barasabo, Pasakaru, and Ramgar NT. Much appreciated. They're on the builder tier and above. And I really do appreciate the support. It all goes basically right back into this channel. So if you want to help it out, it's a really nice way to do it. I also have a Discord and Twitter if you want to communicate with me outside of just YouTube comments, at ManTheMakerLP. And the link to the Discord is in the description, as well as to my Twitch, which I do stream sometimes. And that's going to be it for the episode. I'm really excited to dig in. Next time, I mean, basically we're just going to continue expanding on this direction. We already have 242,000, and we only need 1 million? Does that mean just like taking all of this and we hit the goal? That doesn't seem that hard. It's been 25 turns, not that much. We'll have to find out. Until next time, my name is Man the Maker. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful day.